Good morning, everybody. Super happy to be on. It's so weird having nobody here. Now, finally, all 5 kids are in school. I really want to get my workout in so I can start my day. So we are going to do my total body thrill. We're going to do the cardio edition. So that means we're going to do an exercise, then we're going to do 30 seconds of cardio, and I want you to work hard. That's all I ask. Very, very simple. I want to see if I can turn, I don't even know how to turn lights on in my house. I feel like we have so many light switches and I don't even know where to find them. And this should, oh, there we go. All right, well, that's nice. So let's start to jog it out. We're going to go 30 minutes. What do you need to remember? Use excellent, excellent form, people. Do not get sloppy with your form. I'm going to be upset with you. And why is that? Because I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt. And if you have bad form, you're going to get hurt. Linda! I love you being on. Hi, Maria. Lunge to one side. I took the morning off. I didn't walk. I didn't run. I slept until 6. It was awesome. Put your hands on the inside of your knees. And then I want you to straighten your legs and just bend over gently. But try to keep your legs straight, even if you can only go to here. I am not the most flexible person in the world, but that's okay. Reach up, lean to one side, and lean to the other. I want you to give yourself some hugs, and let's go. Let me just grab my mat. When I work out in a new spot, you know, I don't always have what I need. Okay, first exercise that we are going to do is, oh, I really, really love this one. We're going to do it a little bit differently, though. We're going to use our ball if you have it. I want you to go light, and I want you to lay across your ball and open those legs up, and we're going to do boulders. So you see how challenging this is going to be. You have to really squeeze your lower back and your abs. You need to lift yourself up, and then you're going to pull down. So, no joke. Believe me. 1 minute. So, if you picked up 5-pound weights, you might be like, oh yeah, no, that's not going to work. If you don't have lighter ones, just put them down completely. So we're working our shoulders, but because we're balancing on this ball, our lower back is also getting it. Now, if you want more of a challenge, put your feet together to work those core muscles even more than they already are. When you need a break, take it. So it's hard to believe that yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the tornado. And so thankful that we're back in our home. Last night, we pretty much had almost the whole neighborhood over, outside, distanced, and it was just, wow. It felt like a whole other planet. Like, oh, what is this new planet where we're around people and we socialize? It was really nice, and I think it was really good for everyone's spirits in this neighborhood who has been through so much. Because even if your house didn't get hit, your neighbor's house got hit, and your neighborhood's been stripped of most trees. So next one we're going to do are push-ups. So we're going to do out then in. So what does that mean? It means I want you to start wide, do a push-up, then move your hands in to where your thumbs are touching, and do another push-up. I do not expect that you're going to go all the way down. You go as low as you can go. I'm going to be doing mine modified for my elbow. If you're in full, remember your hands are wide, and then in with your thumbs touching. We're going to do 10 of those. I'm going to start close. Keep those elbows in, and then wider. You've got to engage your abs, okay? Now, what if you can only get 3 push-ups in before you're like, I just can't do anymore? You know what? Be very proud of yourself for those 3. And you can stay in a plank while I finish up. This is 8. 9. Woo! Good work. Go back into child's pose. Oh, and what we forgot was cardio. So we're going to do 30 seconds of cardio. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to do toe tappers. And look, because I have my little stairwell here, I'm going to tap them here. 30 seconds. I want you to rock with me. You can do whatever you want. Jumping jacks, whatever. You can also hold weights while you do the cardio stuff if you want. And you can do the same cardio through the whole workout. Again, it's totally up to you. If you want to mix it up, that's cool. But if you want to just stick with something that you like, that's cool too. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Next one. Ooh, like this one. Okay. So, I want you to get weights. And you're going to stand and put your feet out. And I want you to lower, come up halfway, lower all the way again, all the way up, and then squeeze those glutes. Now, you're going to want to skimp on the squat. You're only going to want to go to here. Go a little bit lower if you can. If you can, if you can. So lower through your heels. Drive up halfway through your heels, lower all the way up, and squeeze. Lower, push up halfway, all the way down and all the way up, and then don't forget the squeeze at the top. I'm using 8-pound weights, and this is good because my legs are sore from that 5-mile run. And I have a 6-mile run tomorrow. What? Yeah. It's okay. I don't mind the running. I feel so much stronger than I ever have in my life. So, 3, 2, 1, done. Yeah, so that's the good part. 30 more seconds. I'm going to keep with my toe tappers. I like them. So I'm going to just work with that. Keep those abs engaged, your shoulders back no matter what you're doing. So if you don't have a step, you can just do them on the ground. And done. Good work. Water. I think I forgot to get water. So if you're sucking wind, what do? Bend over, put your hands on your knees. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. Next, we are going to work our triceps. We are going to use the ball. If you do not have the ball, you can do this on the floor. What's important to remember about the ball? That you roll out. This is your position. I am driving up through my heels, so my toes are actually like an inch off the ground. And why? Because that works you all the way up. If your feet are flat, it's not as good for your hamstrings and your glutes. So get those toes up. If you put your knees together, it's going to be harder than if you open them up. So abs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, all engaged. But we're working our triceps, which I love. That's why I love the ball. Keep that weight above your chest, not above your face. Lower. 1, 2, 3, and then come up. So you are going to feel your abs engaged, A, to keep you on the ball, and B, to help you lower that weight, pulse that weight, and raise that weight. So we're working our triceps technically, but our abs are getting hammered. And because we're on the ball, our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes are also on fire. Up. Lower slowly. We are always in control. We never fling our weights. Once our form gets crappy or you can't lift that weight anymore, that's your sign to drop down. If it just is feeling a little heavy, you come in. 3, 2, 1. Let the burn subside and get back to it. Oh, and we're done. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay. Oh, gosh. That's all I need to do is break our new cabinets. Okay, so next one we're going to do is cardio. What are you going to do? I'm going to do butt kickers. So you do whatever you want. You do whatever makes you happy. Listen, you're going to do things in my workout that are really hard, really challenging, that you don't like, that you don't feel good at. Who cares? You do them. You power through. They're over before you know it. And then you feel so accomplished. I always feel good about myself when I do something that's hard for me. 2, 1, and done. You know? If you always do what's easy. Oh, Angela, hello. I'm so happy to see you guys. Okay, so next we're going to do abs. Even though if you did abs with me yesterday, you might be like, no, don't do that. So this is one of my favorite ab moves that when I started working out more with weights and doing stuff at home, I did this exercise, and it was one of the key things that I feel helped me gain strength and definition in my abs. So it is a double crunch. Your hands are resting behind your head. You do not pull on your head. Your feet are off the ground. You squeeze in with your knees, squeeze up, squeeze to straighten, and squeeze to lower. So you're squeezing 4 times with each one, which is why it's so good and so effective. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. So you never let your legs and your shoulders fully hit the floor unless you're taking a break. Then it's fine. How are you guys doing? I know these are an intense burn. You take those breaks when you need to. And if a few seconds later you need another break, oh my gosh, you take it. Breaks mean you're working hard. But sometimes the burn is just too intense to keep going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, Lord. Okay, next one. We have to do our cardio. So I'm going to do these, staying on the floor, and you're going to do kicks. So if you're sticking with me, you will feel this in your triceps, your shoulders, your back, your abs, and your legs. 30 seconds. Your fingers are pointing back, not towards your feet. But you can also point them out to the side. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Engage those abs. Kick those feet. If you need to modify, that's what you do. My abs not so happy with me right now. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! How are you guys doing? That's kicked my butt. Okay, next one. I'm going to go with lighter. You should probably go with 5s for this. We're going to work our biceps, but we are going to be completely straight on the ground. So I want you to curl, keeping your hands alongside. Then I want you to come out and curl. Still keeping your elbows pretty much in the same spot. Okay? So curl, and then go out a little bit with your forearm. So you're almost like a mini windshield wiper. Squeeze. So when you extend, I want the full extension. Curl, move out, curl, move in. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can do it. Okay, I promise. How does your weight feel? If it is starting to give you some trouble or your form is getting crazy, I want you to take a break or get a lighter weight. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so next one is cardio. So what are you feeling like you guys want to do? Are you feeling like, Melissa, good morning. What do you feel like you want to do? I think I'm going to go back to my toe tappers. I'm happy that I have the step here. I usually don't. So 30 seconds. And keep those abs engaged. Keep your shoulders back. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Now again, you might do your cardio and be like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. That's okay. Bend over. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you keep doing that, and you will notice your heart rate and your breathing quickly become more controlled. And that is what you want. You do not want to go into the next exercise stuck in wind. You don't want to do that. Okay, next one we're going to do. I'm going to do it on the ground. So most women don't think about working their chest muscles. They're like, I have boobs. What do I need chest muscles for? It's not to build them up. It's to strengthen them. You do a lot with your hands, pushing, pulling, all of that. Your body needs to be balanced. If you only work your legs or you only work your arms, you're going to be out of whack. So we strengthen the whole body. And part of that is by working things that women don't normally think about strengthening, like their shoulders, their chest, their forearms, their wrists. Okay, so I want you to lay on your back. I'm holding 2 weights, so I have 16 pounds. Now listen, if you have a single 15 pound or a single 12, you can do that. If you have 2, keep a really good hold on them. So I want you to push up and then click, 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 click. Push up, click, click. So you're clicking down 5 times, and the whole goal with that is to stay in control of the weights. So you're having to push them up and then slowly move them down, click them down. And when you have the clicks, you're stopping them each time. So the exertion required is a lot greater. Push up, click, 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 click. Keep those abs engaged. Now, you might have 10 or 12 pounds and be like, this is not very challenging for me. You can go heavier with any kind of chest press. Click, 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 click. Push up. You're going to feel this in your triceps too, which is incredible. 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work, good work, good work. Next is cardio. Cardio, cardio. So with this one, I have decided I'm going to do one of my nemesis exercises. We all have them, mountain climbers. So what are mountain climbers? You put your hands directly underneath your shoulders And you're going to bring your knees into your chest as if you're running up a mountain. They're awful, but they're also an incredibly good total body exercise. So think about it. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulder. You're squeezing your abs to bring your knees in. Your quads are working hard. You can feel it in your hamstrings. You can feel it in your glutes. At the same time, your arms, you can feel it in your quads, your triceps, your shoulders. So you see how everything is working. And at the same time, you are getting your heart rate up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. So see, my nemesis exercise, I just conquered it. I did it. I got it over with. I move on. But it is a great exercise. And that is why I continue to do it, even though I don't like it. Okay, we're going to work our back. So you're going to get on your ball. If you don't have a ball, you can lean on your couch. Don't go too heavy, probably no heavier than a 5. So I want you to put your hand on your forearm on the ball, head on your forearm. I can speak. And I want you to squeeze up and lower. What you are not to do is fling or let your body rotate out. Face the ground, squeeze, work hard. We will go right from one side into the other. So it's 45 seconds on each side. Keep those abs engaged and just adjust your position until you have it right. Now, you will notice if you press your head into your forearm and your forearm into your ball, that ball wants to wiggle a little bit more, and that's good because then what you're getting is an incredible, incredible workout in your trunk as you try to stay stable. So I try to create exercises that don't just work one thing. We might be targeting one thing, but we are getting other benefits. Other side. Now, how does your weight feel? If you're finding yourself starting to fling it, I want you to drop it. If you don't have a lighter weight to drop to, drop it completely. You can still squeeze your upper back to get that weight up. Come on. Do not quit. Please, please, please do not do that. 2, 1, done. Okay. So now it's cardio time. Cardio time. What are you going to do? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? I'm kind of enjoying my toe tappers. I'm enjoying having this step, so I'm going to stick with that. And I'm pumping my arms, keeping my abs engaged, my shoulders back. You want to make sure whatever you're stepping on is stable. Don't step on to a weight. Don't step on to anything that is not secure, like a stair, a fireplace hearth. If you have one of those workout boxes, that will work. Just make sure that you don't go too fast that you trip. Woo! How are you guys feeling? I really, 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 really enjoy this workout. I gotta tell you, I do. Okay, next one we're going to do another one of those exercises that I do, even though it's very challenging for me, always is, always will be. Oh no, look at all the popcorn under the couch. Our children are messy. I mean, I guess all children are messy, and I stay on them. I am orderly, but they're not good at the details. Okay, your chin is on your hands. You keep your heels together and you squeeze your glutes. to get those thighs up off the ground. It is called the Grasshopper. It is sweet sounding name for a bitch of an exercise. So, chin on your hands, squeeze up and lower. So, again, you are not jerking. This is slow, controlled. Oh my gosh. This viewpoint of the popcorn and the dust is bothering me. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh my gosh. We can do it. We don't quit. We do not quit. No, we don't. I've had many people tell me this exercise makes them want to throw up. Keep going. It'll be over before we know it. Don't be mad at me. And if you have to be mad at me, just be a little mad at me. I'm doing it too. It's not like I'm just standing there talking to you. 2, 1, done. I used to get so aggravated in fitness classes when the instructor would be walking around like, come on, you can do it. I'm like, quiet, you're not doing it. You don't know how this feels. But now I know they walked around to catch their breath. They'd work out, then they'd walk around like they were checking your form. They were really just kept catching their breath. Okay, I'm going to go back to my stair steppers because it's working for me and I don't have to think too hard. But as you get more fatigued, please make sure you have your balance. If you need to go slower, do that to be safe. I can tell how much stronger my running is than it used to be in the past from doing these workouts. And how are we doing on time? Whew. Oh, we're doing so well. Okay, next. Get your ball. And if you don't have a ball, get a chair. You should get probably 5-pound weights. So this is going to be a balance bicep exercise. So you're going to sit up on your ball. Remember, it's more challenging when your knees are together than when your knees are opened up. If your ball is too mushy, please blow it up. It's a lot more challenging to stay on it when it's firm. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do bicep curls and draw our knees up each time, alternating knees. Now, when you come down, please fully extend. Don't skimp and only go to here. You're going to want to do that, especially as you get tired, like I am right now. So I'm keeping my knees together. So my abs are working just as hard as my biceps. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For some reason, I'm feeling that in my elbow, so I'm dropping. Squeeze. You got this. Come on. Do not worry about taking a break. I do it all the time. Oh, we're doing great. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. So good. All right, cardio. So again, you don't have to do what I do. You can go back to mountain climbers, jumping jacks. You can do speed skaters. Anything you want to do is fine. I'm enjoying the routine nature of my stair steppers, but I better pay attention so I don't bust my butt. Because as you get more fatigued, your balance gets a little off because your muscles are tired. So whatever you're doing, keep those abs engaged, keep your shoulders back. one, and done. Guys, look at us. I want you to spread those legs. I want you to hinge over, keeping your back flat, and stretch your hamstrings. Put your hands on the ground if you can. If you're only up to here, you can hug your elbows. And then I want you to lunge to one side, lunge to the other, roll up slowly, reach up. Oh, feels so good. So good, so good. And I want you to circle around, come up, circle, keeping your feet together, come up, put your fingers together, push your palms towards me, round your back, then lift, round your back, then lift. Put your thumbs on the front of your hips and push your shoulders forward. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed that. If you want a tip, you know I appreciate it. Sean-Visco on Venmo. I also have Zelle and PayPal. So you guys sometimes reach out wanting that information, which I can get you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I'm running 6 miles. So, I'm thinking, do you want to do like tricep, bicep, and shoulders? It's got to be something upper body. So you guys tell me what you want to do. We could even do like an upper body, and I can incorporate some balance stuff into it, which everyone loves. So you let me know. Have a beautiful day. I'm here if you need me support or encouragement. If you're feeling like unmotivated and you don't want to get up and you're just struggling, I am too. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I am too. I am totally out of whack. My body's totally out of whack. I actually feel great. The fact that I can get out there and run the way I'm running. But I just think I'm 52. My body's going through some changes, and it's fine. I'm just staying on top of it. I'm staying tuned in with how I feel. That's why I'm not overly working out because I'm running. So I'm caring for myself. But we all go through those periods where we just feel like our light isn't as bright. So you just fight through it. You will circle back, right? Everything we feel, all of our emotions, the way we feel physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it's all cyclical. So just be kind to yourself. I am here to do that for you if you need a little help, or you need a little encouragement, or you need a little push. And love you guys, and see you tomorrow.